How CSU plays into Akron. Akron being a favor here in this one. Acorn level 440. What a grinder.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Listen, we have a player on our team back at home who's been hyping up Reina on this map, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So I guess they're on to something. Starting off here with the pistol round again. CSU's going to be on defense, coming straight hot fresh off of that win over Miami. Looking to continue that momentum into this map, but Akron Esports, the Zips, have been showstoppers for this entire series.
Could not agree with you more. They found themselves an early loss, unfortunately, to a good team here. However, they're looking to actually take revenge on them later tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the very least. It's going to be a good one to watch as well. So these players now looking to potentially pick up this first pistol round here on Icebox, but it's going to be so interesting to see how these Reinas clash head-to-head.
It's going to be weird. I can't remember the last time I've seen 2 Reinas in one game in like a collegiate level competition.
True. So these players,
ranked is another story.
Yeah, that's true. You can see ranked play. Reinas playing in ranked all the time. However, in competition, it's gonna be so interesting to see how these players get value out of their agents here.
All right, I like this double sneak up into kitchen from the Zip side. And they are going uncontested, but the alarm bot does get triggered. KJ going to be coming over that information. I like that positioning from them a lot, but A-Smith still playing up. And they're still playing really far back at the rest of the team, but I like gaining all this space from A-Smith.
Wow, A-Smith in a really nice spot here. Marvel, will he be aware that he could potentially be up in kitchen, though? The timing is not there. He might have seen his shoulder. Yes, he did. A-Smith swinging on his sight, though. Marvel going to be picking up that elimination, getting the Devour going on through there to pick up a little bit of health to his name now.
Yep, a little overheal, which is really big, especially in pistol.
Finding the angle, though. Yes, get that elimination.
Tied it back
situation. Ashrub good for 2 now as these players, CSU looking to scale back on his site, but Ashrub with the lurk, going to be huge here.
13 HPs left to the name, finding one more off of that Reina. And now 3v3 situation, bringing it even closer. CSU popping off in the pistol, but really low HP on everybody else. Oh. And just like that, Zips bring it back into their favor, securing themselves the first round.
I've been waiting to see this camera angle all day. Look at those guys in there. They're looking good in the jerseys as well. The Akron Zips here, their first game of the night, looking good to clean up that pistol round against CSU.
Now it's going to be their force up, and they get to play around with all the advantage here to start off Icebox.
I love the color of this cross here, the dark blue. Not something you see very often, but definitely a very vibrant color. Something that stands out, especially in environments like this. Going to be using that recon dart to get early information here, but Revy up on rafters with the Marshall, going to be getting a tag onto the Killjoy.
All right, here comes the recon drone. Looking for information, finds 2 off of that information. 1 on rafters and 1 below. And it's going to be pressured back. Revy, we've seen this kid hit shots all the last match. Can they do it right here and now as well?
These players now deciding maybe this is not the site they want to hit. Acorn, the last player on the A site, trying to sell it as much as he can, but he's not going to bite off more than he can chew here as the rotate comes on through towards B.
Well, look at this. The KJ's positioned up mid. If this Reina decides to push through it all, Acorn could position themselves in a spot that runs into multiple CSU if they're not careful. But Zips now looking for the plant, and they get it down.
Plant coming on through here. CSU only classics to their names. It'll be interesting to see what they can do here. But Joker finding a pick on Firo from long range with the classic. The gun is free, ladies and gentlemen, as they start to scale sight. Joker walled off here. Revy with the shot, though, onto Ryan.
And nice Marshall shots there, smoking off the back there, looking for Wingman to get their value.
Acorn on the lurk, though, finding Zekru. Do they rally that information? 3v3 situation now. The rifles, though, still in the hands of Akron. Akron finding the eliminations they need to, and Acorn good for 3 on the lurk.
All right, takes away 2 of Zip's guns, but still ultimately going to go to them. But now they're going to have full guns on the side of CSU, so it's going to be up to them to see what they can do now to bring things back in their favor. This should be an easy Yort round for them. However, this needs to be the momentum setter for them to bring this back. Pistol rounds come and they go, but once the game really starts going and then you have these full buys, that's where you really need to shine.
Could not agree with you more here. Acorn, double Leers to his name, full utility here. A. Smith going for the default Viper's pit mid. Excuse me,
Viper Orb.
Oh, Viper Orb, yep.
Yep. All right, might be playing in the kitchen or
looking at cross mid
cross.
Here. I like this play from Akron. They go for these double lurk plays. They have not only one lurker, what we're used to, but they have two players playing together mid. Revy going to be able to find Acorn there on the A site with that early elimination, but the trade from A. Smith finding the spray transfer from the alarm bot to the player's head.
Yep, and that great use of the high ground on screen there to get that elimination as well. Ryan now sitting in the back, kind of stuck and separated from their team with the spike. Going to be a difficult cross here if they do decide to go for it.
Love the skin combination here. The Riot Buddy with this skin. Absolutely crazy combination. 4v3 situation, though. CSU with the player advantage.
Let's see how they approach this. Ryan going to get the shot on Revy and now opens up a little bit more freedom here on the A site.
Viper Wall going to be dying things for now, but Ryan's still trying to bite off some more.
There it is. Gets the spike down as Zekru chases them down on A site.
A. Smith might not be able to... The reposition here could be huge. A. Smith, 10 HP to his name now. The dink coming on through. Dizzy out as well. Not going to be able to get the flash on through, though. A. Smith not able to find something yet. It's Rub, though, finding the elimination that he needs to potentially clear out this round. But
it's a 1v2. Spike isn't down. They got to make something happen. This KJ is looking for it.
10 seconds on the clock. Does he know he's above him, though? Clearing the side, but the players not able to find each other.
Wait, they saw, right?
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
What is that? That is so unfortunate for CSU. The timing is unreal. Slowly but surely, he crossed underneath of him, and he was just unable to see the pixel.
That is so unfortunate, but Zips Esports will take that every day of the week. But now, you cannot let that get to you, CSU. You need to recover from that situation and bring it back. You're going to have to save here, but this is still your game. You're showing that you can win these rounds. Just need to capitalize on those just a little bit more. Going to be buying up the full guns still on the side of Zips. But let's see what their attack looks like here. Again, fighting for this mid control and pushing into kitchen. Potentially nice pick from CSU Marvel.
Marvel getting the elimination, then dismissing on out of the danger, though. Really good pick up here for CSU, especially on their eco. Eliminations are going to be huge for them. Marvel, though, now not a whole lot of HP to his name, but was able to get out of there with the frag. These players now slowing things down. The Akron players looking for a pick towards mid. Ryan finding something towards mid. Marvel going down. Not the worst trade, however. 4v4 situation now.
Yep, and CSU's Viper is holding it down mid here with that tight angle and is just waiting for them, daring them even to cross.
Zekru here with the Marshall.
I like that stage wall. It's going to clear them over, and they're actually going to push into A, finding a quick kill on Joker. Acorn dismisses.
This team now pushing as a unit, collective, together, finds the elimination. Ryan with the pickup onto Zekro. S-Rub's just been doing so much this game. He's just in the background, kind of, but he's getting those eliminations that matter.
Right, and in fact, they matter so much that it's securing an even greater lead for Zips on the start here. This attack side is going so well for them, and they show no signs of stopping.
Could not agree with you more there. Zips with a lot of ultimates online as well. It'll be interesting to see the Empress coming online for both of these teams here on the Reyna. Empress, one of those ultimates that you can really confuse an enemy team with if you are able to reposition with the dismiss well enough.
Yeah, the dismiss not only heals you, but it makes you fully invisible as in comparison to the normal dismiss, which is only partially.
Right, so these Akron players now scaling onto A site. Acorn finding that early pick onto Revy, and that's going to be a huge pick. Duelist going down here on CSU side. Dizzy coming into play, not going to be able to get the flash on through, though. A Smith finding the elimination onto Joker. Scaling the site now, 5v2 situation as Acorn makes his way into the spawn. Exquisitely's not ready for it.
And it's a huge advantage for Zips once more. Solely left to Marvel here on CSU and can't do it. The flawless round coming out for Zips Esports. Akron secures an even greater lead, 5-0.
Wow, yeah, such a dominant showing so far from Akron. It's their map for a reason. These players have definitely put some time and some hours into the map Icebox, to say the very least. A lot of their roster, very, very high elo players in the game, not only in collegiate competition, but as well as in ranked. These players, maybe it's just Akron. Acorn's just more comfortable on Reyna.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd imagine he plays this character a whole lot of his free time in ranked as well, probably so. Maybe it's just a comfort pick here.
Hey, the Reyna meta is coming back. That's all I gotta say. Expect to see her in every pro game.
I don't know about that, brother.
All right, lurking every round. Anyways,
hopping back into things here. Joker
up mid.
Looking for this elimination with the stinger. Acorn, though, not going to be able to
so
see it.
aggressive, and Joker gets so much value off of that and immediately backs off. I don't blame them.
S-Rub was looking for that trade, not going to be able to find it, though. Worried about this player potentially top mid peeking him. Is that crew finding a headshot into Pharaoh, though?
Nice. Ace Smith able to take out Revy.
What a nasty shot there. Is that crew not a whole lot of HP left to his name? Has the Marshall, though. These players now looking for that revive. They're going to be able to get it.
It's been really interesting to see Revy, whose aim has been insane just in the last game, get challenged out by someone with equal or possibly even more.
The Aldrone, though, going to be clearing Zekru off this angle for now. And the Viper's Pit is committed to this round. Firo off the revive. What can he do here? The recon dart coming on through, trying to get that information towards screen. The player, though, denies it. Joker with the stinger, scaling the Viper's Pit potentially here, looking for Ace Smith. Going to be spraying through that wall. The melee coming on through as well. Marvel looking for the Reyna flash. The player shooting him through the smoke, though. Joker looking for this pick. The Viper's poison coming on down, though. Not going to be able to find that yet. The swing into the smoke.
No
Smith,
way,
good
the
for
spray
two.
transfer.
Could eventually pick up the 4K and the stinger through the smoke. Joker going to be picking up that one. 5 bullets to his gun now. Not a whole lot of time left on the clock. Ryan lurking and finding that elimination to close out the round here for Akron.
Absolutely. Zips is on top of it. Their attack looks so well coordinated. And the moment that they hit their green light, they just go full force and everything just pans out exactly the way that they're anticipating. And the timeout does get called from CSU. Time to change the game plan. Look into your book. We've been talking about it. Does CSU have a book?
These guys are going to need to pull something here to keep them in this one. You can see the IGL of the team explaining what they need to do here. Akron, you can hear him in the background off that timeout call. They got all hyping each other up, so it'll be interesting to see how these players react. It looks like they have a plan, though. They're going to have a strategy here. They're discussing what exactly they want to do on the defensive side of Icebox.
Yeah, Zips are just looking so commanding right now. In fact, they are just looking more than more comfortable. Look, what is this tactic I'm watching right now?
They're looking back at the coach for a moment.
No, I'm talking about the keyboard. Just going crazy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep, the wooting keyboard go crazy. I can't lie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Timeout is over. Back into it. Zips looking to keep on going with their attack side, but CSU hopefully have developed a plan to contest a little bit, but look on CSU's side. I was waiting for it. We're actually going to see the operator, but it's not going to be in the hands of Revy.
Wow, that's an interesting one. Zekru, we saw him with the operator on split earlier. He was doing damage, so not a bad decision to put in the hands of him. However, these players now looking to go towards the A site with this Reyna. The Aldrone coming on out from Akron here as they scale onto the A site, getting the information that they need.
All right, now as we push past this little spot right here, looking for Acorn to find this pick. But the wall is denying them space.
It'll be interesting to see if the Empress is committed on this round.
I have a feeling it might just.
2 Lears available still for Acorn here. Looking to make something happen.
Nice.
With the first elimination on this round. They're scaling site now. It's down to exquisitely back site looking for these eliminations. Not going to be able to find it. Pharaoh with the 2K here.
And just like that, it's a 5v3 walled off, and then there goes the plant.
Great execution there from Akron as they play slowly, waiting for that Viper's wall to drop to scale site. Pharaoh going to be able to pick up those eliminations. The recon dart, though.
No way, dodged it barely with the stairs.
I saw that. Pharaoh, though, on the off angle. Good for 3, and S-Rub with the lurk. Closing things out here.
There you go, the flex from Zips Esports right now. He is him.
Oh, he's... Okay.
The smolder.
I think he was trying to look towards us with that one here in the casting booth.
There we are. That's
Love
funny.
to see that there from the guys. They finally figured out where the camera.
Hey!
Okay! That boy is absolutely jacked. Is that one Acorn? You'd have to. Oh, maybe that's S-Rub. I don't know which one that is. However,
He's him.
yep, he is him.
All right, an aggressive push down mid there, walled off to find their way into.
Oh.
They're almost finding that Marshall shot from Marvel.
Wow, the quick call to B from mid to B. These players now, the Gecko may be overwhelmed here. Some shots to the back, and that's going to be it for him.
Acorn picking up one on Joker. Some damage on Marvel going to be picked off, but now Acorn finding a second one on a Revy.
Acorn going nuclear right now, finding his team the eliminations he needs on the duelist role. Ryan looking to potentially get control here of the A side. I think they've realized they've left the bomb and spawn.
Oh,
Did they realize
no.
this? Oh no! If they, oh my goodness, the Viper's pit's available. If they were able to find that the bomb was down.
Yeah, it's a 2v5 though. I don't know if it's worth committing there.
Uh-oh.
But Exquisitely has caught on to it.
I don't think Exquisitely knows the bomb's position
No,
here. He
they
just hears
do.
all these players stomping.
I think they know.
Do you? Oh, not going to be able to find what he wanted here, and it's down to Zek's crew with just a ghost, a 1v5
Hey,
situation.
listen, I've seen greater comebacks.
They found the location. They know where he is. Good for one, but that's going to be it.
Zips goes up 8-0. Another flex.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be every round.
Oh,
That's right. That's right. He
Exactly,
knows.
guys. Going absolutely crazy right now. They loving it here.
Look at all these
8-0.
ults available to both these teams. Let's talk about how they might be utilized here in the next round. So we do have the lockdown from both of these. We've seen counter lockdowns before, and you're seeing Esrub kind of tease it right here that it's probably going to be utilized in this next push.
The Empress still online for Acorn, though. When will he commit to that ultimate? But wow, just a quick one tap onto Revy top mid.
And the Viper Pit is down on A. And I'm curious if we do end up seeing the lockdown on one side. I believe the Sova on Zips. Yeah, the Sova has their ult as well to counter it.
Zek crew running out of time here as the lockdown running through. Not a whole lot of time. Just committing to the ult. Going to be detained up here. Good for one, but he's going to go down now, unfortunately.
And there we go. Estrub knocking out Zek crew. And then, oh my goodness.
Wow,
Shot in the back,
unfortunately.
2v2. Can CSU put one on the board? Or will Zips further their lead 9-0 in the attack side?
Lockdown here could be used. It'll be interesting to see if they decide to commit to this one. The alarm bot and the turret going to be coming back online, though.
I love this. They're just sitting back.
Wait,
Zips.
does Smith have lineups?
No way.
Smith may have lineups here. No, he's just playing top Rathers. That's rough. Good for one, though. Looking for the second. They know he's on the bomb, and Ace Smith.
And just
with
like
the elimination.
that, 9-0 for Zips Esports. And of course,
Oh,
you gotta expect
there in the background.
You gotta expect it between rounds. It's like, really? Did you doubt me for a second?
Love to see these guys trolling here a little bit, but they're just having fun.
Absolutely. You gotta play with confidence, but you also gotta have fun. That's part of the game. All right, CSU though, committed to one of their ults. They're gonna have two left. They're gonna have both the what's it called, Thrash? Yes, Thrash and the Lockdown as well. But we still have the Sova one as well to counteract it if CSU does commit to it. So I'm really curious if they're going to see Acorn finding First Blood yet again on Revy.
Wow, Acorn just showing what he can do on the agent he selected, getting those one taps on in there and then dismissing right afterwards every single time. Just not failing to do what he does best. Esper finding another elimination, make that two. A. Smith looking for one now here in Kitchen. Finds it as well.
And that turret does not save her enough. And Zips Esports looking at a potential flawless round if they can finish off Marvel here.
Wow, such a strong showing from Akron here. Unfortunately, CSU, not a whole lot going their way right now. 24 bullets here in the Bulldog. Looking to potentially...
Listen, if there's any gun to do it, it's the Bulldog.
My.
Oh, that's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
This player getting tons of bullets sent their way. They might know where he is. They may have seen a pixel out of place, and that will be the end of Marvel here.
A flawless round once more for Zips Esports, and they are looking so commanding right now. We might be looking at a potential 13-0. I don't want to believe it. I believe in CSU. I believe in the Vikes. I want to see them come back and get some rounds in, but the way Zips is playing right now, It just is unbelievable.
Hey, Icebox is their map for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. They're actually going nuclear right now against CSU, looking to potentially now hit the A site once again, maybe towards mid this round. Ryan, though, with the lineups on Sage. That's interesting. I think he has a lineup towards back rafter to slow things down.
That would make sense. Oh, did you hear that?
Finally, Acorn, the Empress, is online. It's what we've been waiting for here. Ryan with an elimination on the Joker to start things off, but Marvel
And
with only a
immediately
stinger.
dipping out of there says, "Nuh-uh, nope, no thank you."
Exchanged here as the players are just blinding each other on up. All the Leers have been committed into the round, but Acorn finding the dismiss off of his ultimate here. A Smith looking for another elimination, finds the headshot. Gonna get traded on out though by CSU. A little bit of a 1v2 situation now, trying to find the elimination, but Ryan says no 1 HP.
That's crazy. Unfortunate and crazy. Last round before the swap, we could be looking at Zips being up 12-0 onto the switch. If so, all they need is that pistol round. It's GG's.
Such an amazing showing here from Akron so far on the offensive side of Icebox. We talked about how Icebox can go both ways, but if you get the economy rolling on offense, it's really hard for the defense to come on back.
All right, let's take a look at this lineup once more to see just where this thing ends up. And we do have some ults online, and we're getting an aggressive push. A side, crazy shots coming out from Revy on CSU.
The Blade Storm, good for 2 there, but unfortunately Revy goes down. A Smith gonna be able to pick up that elimination, but we are seeing signs of life here from CSU. The resurrection coming on through now, making that a 4v4. Ryan scaling on up. These players looking to fight, looking to brawl. CSU, they need these eliminations. They're changing the speed, they're changing the pace, but Akron's denying them still.
Oh no, and the Sova ult comes through, and it's falling apart for them. Zips Esports now with the operator holding down A, trying to deny CSU is.
If Zekru can find one here, though, off the operator shot, it's definitely a winnable round. Both these players, though.
No way.
Scaling top site. He's holding a tighter angle, though, so now the recon dart coming out, but finding.
Yeah, that's a tough one. They're going to go on the Zip. Zips Esports on the zip line to close it out. They're 12-0.
There's a reason they call them the Zips, ladies and gentlemen. It's not because of the kangaroo. It's because they like Icebox. They like those zip lines. They just get aggressive.
Yeah, you see them on Flip before, they be bouncing across the vent zip lines, you know, or the ropes.
Yep.
That's crazy.
CSU, though.
All right, moving on. You saw that. All right,
struggling.
Moving on to the next round. It could be match point right here if Zips can win the pistol round. You hate to see the 13-0s, but Zips is not underestimating anybody in the slide. Is looking to just win it right here now, potentially. Goes across the board for CSU.
Akron fans, though, love to see that scoreline. Look at all those rounds, 1 in a row. 12 straight rounds in a row in offense. Can they close things out here? Only 1 round of defense. Wow. Looking for the headshot off that recon dart. Acorn going to be able to find Zek Crew here on the pistol round. As players start scaling the A site, it's a player advantage for Akron, 4v3 situation.
Yep, a little trade out there. Farrell taking one and then leaving, but it's a 4v3 in favor of Zips. It could end up right here, but closing the gap ever so slightly, but still being traded out. It's unfortunate.
That's going to be huge,
CSU.
though. Marvel with the Devour, exquisitely good for 2. Make that 3.
Let's go, the Vikes. Look at this.
Love to see at least they get 1 round here. They needed that.
They definitely did. You see the smiles on their faces. They are so glad that they took that one. They might actually get 2 now because now they get the buy-up.
100%. Would love to see if they could potentially get some more rounds here on the board, but it's interesting to see. It looks like Akron's forcing.
No way.
The defense forcing on up here.
Hey, they can make it happen.
Hey, they won a 13-1.
Like 2 marshals, a judge, a stinger, and a specter on one side. And look at the top, CSU getting all those vandals. I think they're reading it. Oh, there's the Dizzy.
Ryan going to be able to find that first elimination. Revy just not having the best of games this time around, finding an early exit to every single one of the rounds, it seems like here. Whether it's a Marshall shot from the Sage or a 1-tap from Acorn.
And I'm
just
curious
not
to
the
see,
greatest situation.
Curious to see if we'll find any value on the judge or not. Nice shot from Farrell with the Marshall, denying them.
Acorn here with a nasty off angle as well on the judge. S-Burb, though, finding an elimination towards the B side. These players.
The timing is so unfortunate, but CSU now on the rotate potentially. Zips Esports could win it right now. They have the numbers. They're on match point, and they forced up.
Still a winnable round here for CSU as Acorn goes on down, getting a little bit too aggressive, but Furo going to be trading him out with the Marshall here. Can he close it out here, or will exquisitely keep CSU alive? The shot just barely missing here.
38 seconds on the clock. Got to make these count. So close there.
Exquisitely hitting the shot he needed to. 1v2 situation now. We've seen him do it before here, ladies and gentlemen. 16 bullets in the Vandal. These players, one with the Marshall, one with the Vandal, trying to take his ones here. If he can potentially get the timing, the spike tap comes on through, gets the first elimination.
This is winnable.
Can he keep CSU in this? The spike being planted, but Ryan says no.
Zips gonna be taking it 13-1. At least CSU got their one on the board, but Zips, for their first match on stream tonight, showcasing why they're one of the top talents here for the GA Valorant Act 1.
Unfortunate game there for CSU, however, unfortunately, they were able to pick up one round there. Not a absolute blowout, however. Such a strong showing here from Akron. The Zips absolutely going crazy.
Yep, and then I think this is going to be an opportunity for them to continue really pushing their score. They've only got one loss on their record so far, so they're fighting for that top seed.
That game was a close one, too. The only loss they had, I think, was a 13-11, and it's just the best of one today. So anything can happen tomorrow here, folks. We're still going to have one more game for y'all tonight, but let's take a look at the standings here, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. We'll get that up for you in a second. You said that was a close one. You're referencing the first round where they faced off up against, which one was it?
The Knights.
The Knights, yes, who have been on a tear all day so far. Looking for that rematch. Let's take a look at what we've got so far. At least with what we have updated so far. Hawks Fan Club, again, 4-1. Rise Knights with the 4-0. Zips now at 4-1. IWU with 2-2. CSU 1-5. Davenport 1-3. And Miami looking at the 0-4. What's going on?
Yo, what's up?
All right, go ahead and put that mic on real quick. All right, remind me which tag you are.
I am Esra from Akron Zips.
Yes, awesome.
Yep.
Congratulations. Epic game. I mean, you guys are looking like you guys are unstoppable right now. It's crazy.
Thank you.
We got a little hint of the camera of you flexing even on those for the rounds. Let's talk about that confidence. That's playing a lot in your guys' play. It shows in your, when you challenge things, you guys are doing so with confidence. What's the mentality going in today, and kind of what's your expectations for this tournament as a team?
Well, as for mentality, I think the boys are just really comfortable on the maps that we pick. Icebox, obviously, is one of our favorites. We like taking the duels.
Yeah.
You see we have Acorn on Reyna, so pretty confident in our pick. The funny thing about the flexing was I thought the camera was on the other side.
Yeah, we saw that, yeah. You got corrected. That's why you got your coach, right?
Right. I was like, wait a minute, it's not over there.
That's funny. But no, that was really good. Yeah, both teams opting for the Reyna pick in there. Tell me a little bit more about that. Is that something that you've been experimenting with a lot more lately, or?
Well, we started working with Jet, and we found that Jet can't really flash much, and we don't have any flashes on the team.
Right.
So when we're taking belt control, it's really nice to have a Reyna flash to get more space, and then maybe take some pipes control as well when we're taking A.
Awesome, yeah, and we saw it work out really, really well for you there, especially with your aggressive pushes as well, and that really is what kind of opened up a lot of your fights, right?
Yeah.
You're able to get that first pick and then kind of snowball into effect for there. But yeah, CSU tried to put up a fight, and in multiple rounds became close, but you guys are so good at kind of keeping disciplined enough to clutch out those rounds and finish them and keep them pressured. So I guess moving forward now, you've got one more match, right?
Last one.
That's right. So you guys are looking to close this out and then hopefully get a rematch against a very specific team tomorrow.
Yep. We're known for our first game is always like iffy. We don't really know what's going on, and then we heat up after that. Yeah,
I'm sure everybody at home is looking forward to seeing that grudge match, and hopefully that you'll continue to have success even in your last match and have one of those high seats going into tomorrow.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying everything and having a good time here at Game Arena. But I guess the last thing that I want to ask you is kind of what your game plan. Oh, you got fans up here in the window as well. But I guess what's the mentality going into tomorrow? Do you guys have are you guys nervous about anything, or do you guys have some secret plans that you don't want to reveal yet?
There's definitely some secret plans, but I think just communication and confidence is the #1 thing that we need to work on, and I think we'll bring it tomorrow.
Cool. Now we're excited to see it. Hopefully you guys are excited to see it as well. Again, that's going to be tomorrow. We got one more match for you tonight, which we'll pull up the schedule here in a second. It's going to be a juicer of a match. It's going to be Rise Knights versus Hawks Fan Club. 2 Titans out of today's competition, which we'll have. But that's going to be it for now. We're going to have a small break before going into that match. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Good luck in your final match for tonight.